Robin Padilla, interested senator. Robin Hood Ferdinand Carino Padilla is a veteran director and producer of 90s action film and the Senate President of the Government of the Republic of the Philippines. He garners more than 26 million of votes and achieved the most highest voted senator out of 63 candidates according to the tally of COMELEC. During his campaign, he brought his major platforms such as anti-criminality measures, crackdown of illegal drugs, establishing federal government, and legislating community policy. He also served as the chairperson of the Strategic Communication Arm of the Philippine Army Multi-Sectoral Advisory Board before he changed career and filed a candidacy for a senatorial position. He is also a guest senator of the unit team under PDP Laban. His popularity started in the early industry of film, particularly the action movies. He was also known as the bad boy of the Philippine action movie industry way back then. In his senatorial career, many people create arguments about his skills, knowledge, and educational background that have been questioned during his campaign. The persistence and perseverance of him create a gap between bashers and followers. His unknown credentials in the country's force are very great, and its impact widened the peace and order between the government force and the Muslim forces in Mindanao. As we take a clearer look at his background and leadership history, he is a very experienced leader with different features and historical assets experience. Our trust for him faded off and became valuable as he governs and leads the Senate. A senator can chair any committee. There is no special qualification to chair a specific committee. Senator Padilla is qualified as any senator elected to serve as such to chair any committee. The majority decides to elect him to Senator Escudero. In the period of adjustment to the Senate minority and majority, lawmakers and veteran senators are helping Senator Padilla on how he could adjust to the hearing processes. In the early part of his administration, as President of the Senate, he imposed a change to the Constitution that dates a long time ago. The reason for these changes is to create a more progressive and timely based constitution that suits the global trends and new generation policies and norms. He stated that old constitution has been very outdated and the modern advancement overthrew the marks of the old constitution. Senators and other lawyers agree with what Senator Padilla said. In the latter part of the Professor Abad's statement and the connection to these new changes he mentioned, he is right that the Constitution must adjust according to the needs of the present time. As we recall, the 1987 Constitution is the foundation of the Republic of the Philippines, law and sovereign status that has not been changed over a long period of time. This is one of the major examples assessing how ready and knowledgeable Senator Robin is part of his chosen field. In the short case issue of him using Tagalog in formal occasions such as court hearing or Senate meeting, he politely replied that he is not talking to the Americans, he is talking to a Filipino, as he clearly says that we are the sovereign state of the Philippines and our language is Filipino. And that is what we should use even in formal meetings and hearings. According to him, he is 100% ready to debate in the Senate hearing using Tagalog, not English, as his main input language. As preparation for his new responsibility, Senator Padilla undergoes a study in the Development Academy of the Philippines to ensure that he has the capability to lead the Senate and justify his views and amendments. He is studying together with the lawyer Demery Rabal and a United Nations Democratic Governance advisor. We must give him our belief. Humans are constantly improving. We are not stagnant on specific things. Always remember that Senator Robin Padilla is a well-experienced citizen of our country, from his help in the peace and order in Mindanao through his career in showbiz, tangled and combined that suits him to be a leader with dignity, capability, and to be trusted as our Senate President. My trust in both has been on the right path on where it should be. I entrusted the right person to lead the new era of senators and for the country's growth economically and sovereignly. He upholds the power of a great leader. We are just human. He may lack knowledge, yet he will learn and improve according to what his position owes him to be.